This 10-minute makeup look will have you shook because it's so easy and you can achieve it in 10 minutes or less. So let's get into it. All right, so I always start off with SPF and a moisturizer. I've been loving this LANEIGE sunscreen SPF. I like it because it gives my skin a no white cast, and with SPF, that's what I look for, because with makeup and you have a white cast, I feel like it makes you look ashy, and you don't want your makeup to look ashy. This SPF is really, really moisturizing. I feel like it's great for all skin types. So you always want to make sure that you're placing your moisturizer after you cleanse your skin, and you let your skincare sit for about 15 minutes at least to make sure that your skin just absorbs all those nutrients from your skincare. And this just helps with any kind of makeup look, even if you're doing a quick makeup look. And for foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. So this is a long-lasting foundation. I like the foundation because it's a liquid foundation and it glides on so easy. So I'm just gonna blend this out with a damp beauty sponge. If you're looking for a really quick makeup look, a damp beauty sponge will move like the fastest, honestly, because it just helps blend out liquid products faster than like a brush would. As you can see, this foundation gives you full coverage, and even if you have like discoloration, you have acne, it still covers pretty much everything, and I just use one pump. And then if you have some leftover foundation, you can just use your sponge and apply it on areas that your skin needs it more. Right now it's looking like everything is covered, so I don't really need to apply the rest of this foundation. So next we're gonna skip concealer because I feel like concealer takes forever and then you have to blend it out. And if you're going for a quick 10-minute makeup look, you don't need to apply concealer. So I'm gonna move on to pressed powder. So you wanna grab your favorite pressed powder. This one right here is my favorite. It's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop pressed powder. So to set the foundation, you wanna take a dense brush because dense brushes pack on product more, and you wanna use a lightweight powder so that your skin doesn't get too cakey and start suffocating. So I like to use this veil powder and just pack that where the foundation is to really help set it so that it doesn't move, and it also helps to absorb all those excess oils on the skin. This will get your makeup to last longer on your skin, and it's going to make your skin look skin-like. So next we're gonna use powder under our eyes. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder, and I'm gonna use a sponge to apply it because the sponge is going to really help pack that product right underneath my eyes. I like using a finishing powder with or without concealer because it's more blurring, gives you a skin-like finish, and it just makes your under eyes really flawless. If you have dark under eyes, you definitely want to go in with a concealer to conceal those areas, just to brighten up your skin. But if you don't, then it's fine. You can just use powder instead. So the shade that I'm using is Medium Deep 30, and as you can see, my under eyes already look bright. It looks like I've applied concealer, but I've not. So that finishing powder really helps to highlight and brighten your under eyes without you having to apply concealer, and that's why I really love finishing powders. So I just like to take some of that powder with a brush, and I like to apply it on areas of my skin that have that natural light reflection that I usually apply concealer. So I just apply it on my chin area, and you want to apply very small amounts so it doesn't cake up on you, because sometimes this powder can get a little bit patchy if you apply too much. And I'm gonna place some on my forehead as well to highlight it a little bit for reverse contour as well. All right, so next we're gonna go in with bronzer and blush, and it's really important to apply these two together because it adds color to your skin, and the bronzer will kind of act like as a contour. Because we haven't used concealer, you want to add that shadow on your skin to give your skin some structure, and we applied foundation. So I'm gonna start off with bronzer, and the bronzer I'm using is the Beauty Bakerie Snackaroons bronzer, and this is in the shade Perfect Blend. So I like to take an angle brush and just apply that right where I've placed that contour, so right where my bone structure is. And this just adds dimension onto your skin, making sure that it has some form of structure. And then I like to go in with a little bit on my forehead area. Mind you, this bronzer is so pigmented, so it's so important to tap off the excess to make sure that you're not placing too much. And then I'm gonna apply blush, and I'm using the NARS Blush in the shade Aroused, and I'm using that same e.l.f. angle blush brush. And with blush, I like to focus it above the bronzer and just apply it in a swirling motion. But I want to add a little bit of glow to my skin, so I'm gonna use this one by Beauty Pie. It's the Triple Beauty Luminizing Wand. So using my finger, I'm just pressing that on the highest points of my cheekbones. So I'm gonna show you guys a really quick, easy way to do your eyes so you don't have to do eyeshadow. So I like to take blotting powder. You can use any type of blotting powder, and with that blotting powder, I like to use a brush, and I like to take that and just place that on my eyelid. eyelid. The reason why I do this is because sometimes the eyelids get really oily, and then using a blotting powder really helps to mattify that area all throughout the day so it doesn't get oily at all and your skin will look matte. And it's also gonna look skin-like because it doesn't add coverage to your skin. Then you wanna do your eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, I like to draw natural stroke hairs on my eyebrows with this pen. I feel like a pen is much easier because it gives you a more natural eyebrow look because it looks like natural hairs. And so I like to just fill it in on the outer part. Then when I get closer towards the inner part of it, I like to draw small strokes to make it look like natural eyebrow hairs. Kind of like microbladed eyebrows. Alright, so lastly, I'm gonna use mascara. So I'm using the Essence Lash Princess. This mascara is perfect if you have small eyelashes and you're trying to accentuate the eyelashes. It's also really nice for a 10-minute makeup look because it makes your natural eyelashes look like falsies if you're not gonna put on falsies. Last but not least, you apply your favorite lip oil, spray your face with setting mist, and out the door you go with this easy 10-minute makeup look.
KLJ, welcome to a channel